Hello, hello, hello. I am here. I am so glad. It's been a minute. It has. It really has. Good grief. Oh man, I had so much fatigue from, Biden winning the presidential election more than any other president that has ever been elected. Like, whew, I just, I'm tired. Tired. Mighty, mighty tired. But I'm glad that we could all be here and come together and talk amongst ourselves about the bullshit from time to time. But when I don't feel like it, I don't be on that time. Okay. Um, and I guess the only thing I'm going to say in terms of anything halfway political is 45's henchmen are out there again protesting. Okay, y'all. Like, y'all make it real hard to want to take y'all seriously. So I don't like. Let me be clear. I don't. I don't do labor for racists. I just don't. I don't. At least not knowingly. You feel me? It's the it's the way of the world as a black woman. If I can knowingly not fucking help a racist, I will. Absolutely. But I don't understand why everybody, and now to completely diverge away from anything serious, I'm only talking about bullshit. The Ashanti and Keyshia Cole's Verzuz. Alright, why y'all want it so bad for them to actually have a problem with each other? They literally said due to COVID related issues, that's why they couldn't do it. Now, what I can understand is people's frustration with what Verzuz started out as, and for those of us that were there from the beginning, Lil Jon, T-Pain. I remember that one. They weren't in the same place. They wasn't in the same place. Neither were Teddy Riley or Babyface. They wasn't in the same place. They didn't need to be. They didn't need to be. Y'all need to figure out how to kick up whomever's weak signal and help them do a live stream the way that we've known it to go. Like with Luda and Nelly. I'm sick of this. Ashanti. Oh goodness. I'm glad she is quarantined and that she can afford to do so and not have to worry about it. But apparently, Ashanti she done got the Rona, Lord. She done got the vid. No. All right. So I'm glad it's that, but people on Twitter and I kept like seeing it in different comments when I would like check on Instagram under different posts because I had to go and search it because I don't actually follow most of like the gossip blogs like that on my Instagram no more. She got that vid, man. I'm so sad for her. I pray a speedy recovery. That's it. Because the way that they were trying to pit these women against each other so badly. Listen, I love Keyshia Cole. I do. And she is quick to block you if she think you on any type of mess. So that's why I be trying to keep my comments about her to a minimum because I'm not trying you. I'm just not. And it's really not worth it to get blocked. But I really be mad at how people be trying to throw Keyshia under the bus about being sensitive and all this shit. Like that Ashanti, they just were two ships passing in the night of each other in terms of their careers. So let's be clear. Like they never had a full on, and there was no need for them to have a full on collision. There was two ships passing in the night. Keyshia shouldn't have nothing against Ashanti, and Ashanti shouldn't have nothing against Keyshia. That's why I think this versus even ended up happening to begin with. I would hope so. Like, they ain't in their 40s yet, so they ain't, trying to do all that redemption, 40s or 50s. They ain't trying to do that redemption shit that, so many of our you know, our older peers might have to. And I say peers, and I know I'm wrong, but the word ain't coming to me. But like, I was getting really upset. I was like, why y'all always do this to Keyshia? That's why she be on the block spree. Like, she be ready. I know people that are blocked today just because they pointed out one wrong thing. They love her. Still, we'll support her. But she's like, I'm short with it. Nope, don't do me. I ain't got time for it. Leave me alone. And I'm not mad at that. Honestly, I might adopt it my damn self. And another bout with foolery. Stay sturdy. Another bout with foolery. Meg Thee Stallion's sister. And from what I've been able to surmise from the comments sections of different blogs and things like that, they wasn't even raised together. Why do you think she should be doing so much for your children? I just saw her. I literally saw her. I don't know if she brought the PS5 to this little person, but she bought a PS5 for a little person. What's the deal? Like, either do y'all want safety and health, or do you want her to just come over there after she done been around all types of COVID parties around your baby? What are you saying? What are you saying? And if there's something that you think that your niece and nephew should have, that she may have gotten for someone else, you know who might be a good avenue to talk to about getting them that? The pappy, bitch. The pappy. Why are you bothering your sister with this bullshit? Shit. Are you kidding me? She managed not to go ahead and get herself knocked up. So she ain't have to she don't gotta buy gifts for no kids. She don't. Now granted, I would. I see the little picture that she had with Megan and the little baby, because you know they had to give a little throwback pic when you throwing shade at your sister. You got to do that. Just real sisterly. Just listen. I'd buy that little baby girl everything. I'm sorry, that's just me. That one's on me. But like, for her to come out of her social media mouth to post this, I'm sorry, I ain't heard shit from her when Tori popped her. The fuck is wrong with you? I'm sorry. If the only way that you can contact your sister is through social media and you only asking for gifts, I need you to reevaluate what's wrong with you, sis. Dig deep. Preferably with a therapist. Dig deep. Okay? This wasn't the place. The internet is not a forgiving place. The internet claps back. They was like, fuck your kids. And I'm not even saying fuck them kids, because them kids is cute. I'm not saying fuck them kids. If the kids is already here, it ain't fuck them. But when it come to me, talking about some kids, it's fuck. I'm not having them eat sweet. Ooh, do, 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 do. I'm dodging like the plague, like COVID. I'm sorry. What's the craziest part about this, much like it says in the comments, I did not know she had a sister until she decided she wanted to come out of her neck about some not doing more. And her idea of more must be a PS5 or whatever the fuck else them children want. Like, you the mama, you had them. That's your responsibility. That ain't my. I get real sick of that. Nobody knew who you were when she was at her most vulnerable. Her absolute most vulnerable. Nobody heard a word from you. Nothing. We did not know you existed. But now, you want to pop up on the scene with a gangster lane talking about, hey sis, You ain't done nothing for me and your niece and nephew. You act like you held her down while she was shooting in the gym. Like, she ain't you ain't have to babysit for her. I know you ain't have to babysit for her. I already know you ain't have to babysit for her. Because she ain't got no kids. Boop. There we go. Like, are you kidding? Mm-mm. You have those conversations in private. And if you don't have the ability to have a private conversation with your sister, that's more evaluation that you need to take within yourself. If you're not able to get in contact with your sister on a one-on-one, off the text, FaceTime, call, whatever, you can't get in touch with your sister, that is not a problem you need to bring to social media, because all social media is going to do is eat your ass up for being petty. Like, this was petty. It was petty because you did it after she posted that she had gotten a PS5 for I thought I didn't know there were any nieces or nephews that she had to be worried about. She had given a PS5 to another little person. Why is this? Why did you think that was the appropriate course of action to get the results you wanted, sis? From one big sis to another big sis. What was the goal here? I don't get it. I don't. I never will. I've had the great honor of having a very much loving relationship with my younger sister, my little sister, my baby sister, my baby, aka my baby. I was 3, so what? She came out when I was 3. That's still my baby. Like, but I mean, we share a lease now. Like, this is like, that's how that matured. Like, that's how those things work. You don't just start demanding your sister start doing shit and you ain't nobody even on the Instagram streets even knew you was family. She has been out here operating as someone that does not have family like that. And that's what we've known. And off of what she just showed, off of what Big Sis just showed, it wasn't very familiar. Everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to press somebody. Everybody want to look big, bad, and all that shit to somebody. If it's your sister and you really felt the way, a lot of that shit could have been put all the way to the side and y'all could have just had a conversation just like, yo, sit down, have it out. Because arguments happen. Disagreements happen. Changes in personal philosophies happen. But you don't have to go to social media talking about you need to do more for your niece and nephew. Nope. Pump them brakes, baby girl. You got the game twisted. It damn near seemed like you expected more. And just because you came out the woodwork, it make it seem like you're real entitled when you should be more entitled to whatever it is that the pappy of them kids got. Okay, you're real entitled. Okay. I understand families are having a hard time because of COVID. Let that be known to them, to your family. Stop putting it on the internet unless you're going to throw the GoFundMe up. That's all I have to say about it. And that's all I'm saying. Okay? I had the displeasure of seeing the little leprechaun the shop made on the Jasmine brand, who I now had to unfollow because I'm not with it. Like, it wasn't even a poignant story. It just was some bullshit. I don't understand the level of entertainment that he brings y'all, so much so that y'all just posting up the most randomest clips of nothing from him. I don't care nothing about nobody's kids. I don't. Like, I hope you're doing right by them, and that's it. Like, yeah. What is this performance? It's performance. It's performative. We see you. It's performative. Stupid short ass the fuck on. I hope that little boy outgrow you and realize that you really ain't shit. Like, that's all I hope for. That's what I hope for. I hope he outgrow your little ass. Cause goodness gracious, I could not. I just can't. I just can't. I had the opportunity to be on a panel this week, and it was talking about protecting Black women, and it, of course, that was a part of the conversation, but it wasn't the full on. But it's just damning how even when people don't even, they only give you the most mediocre of performance, and you still give them the platform for what? For what? I don't understand. The most mediocre of performance. I I just don't. I just don't. And if they paying y'all, cool. Could y'all just say it's a sponsored post and we could all just be on our merry way? Like, if you're doing this to try and build brownie points, there are a lot of abusive, narcissistic, vile men out there that love their children. There's still all of those things I just listed. Ugh. But unless there's something y'all want me to talk about, I'm gonna run up out here. I got a video to edit. Not this one. but, but I do have some video to edit. Alright. Okay. I'm not seeing any movement in the comments. I have thoroughly enjoyed this, honestly. Like, I will continue to do this live, even if it is only for you. And you know the you I'm talking about. I don't want to put you out on blast in case, this one pop off of some shit. And I want you to keep your anonymity. You feel me? Well, I've had a great time. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I hope y'all have a great day tomorrow. And if y'all can't, much like Tabitha says, don't go ruining nobody else's. You hear me? Period. Bye.